Founder, CEO, and C-level leadership. Time is money, so is the wrong infrastructure. Before adding another permanent C-level layer to your organization, there is another question worth asking. What if you could straighten the operational infrastructure across your company for a fraction of the cost of another permanent C-level hire? Without replacing your leadership, without adding another permanent executive salary, and with an experienced independent executive focused specifically on what leadership inside the business may not always have the distance to see. That's the win-win behind O.S.C.A.R, Operational Execution Infrastructure. Now look inside your organization. A problem seen too late costs money. A decision made too late costs money. A department waiting on another department costs money. And leadership discovering a performance issue weeks after it started costs money. What happens inside your company needs to become visible while there is still time to act on it. That is why O.S.C.A.R exists. The problem we solve. You've invested in people, leadership, software, AI, automation. Maybe you have teams working remotely across different locations. But those investments don't automatically create one connected operating infrastructure. Sales can be moving quickly while finance sees something different. Operations may be responding to yesterday's priorities. Managers know what's happening inside their departments, but who sees what is happening between them? That's where execution gaps become expensive. And as companies grow, those gaps become harder to see. AI, automation, and remote work change the speed. You've invested in AI and automation, but has the operation infrastructure underneath your company evolved just as quickly? AI can make information and work move faster. Remote teams can give you access to talent anywhere. But speed and technology increase the importance of knowing who owns what, who has authority, what is expected, what is measured, what is delayed, when does something escalate, and what does leadership need to see now, not 3 weeks from now. What O.S.C.A.R does. O.S.C.A.R, Operational Execution Infrastructure, connects execution across the organization, so ownership, accountability, performance, decisions, and visibility don't remain isolated inside individual departments. Think about one operational chain: sales, finance, procurement, production, quality, shipping. One delay can travel across all 6, and one decision can affect all 6. One gap is visibility can cost all 6. O.S.C.A.R establishes the infrastructure that allows the organization to see what's happening, establish ownership, act earlier, and measure the result. Why an independent executive? Your leadership team's job is to lead and grow the company. The independent executive comes in with a different mandate: to examine the operation infrastructure underneath it, not to replace your executives, not to become another permanent layer, but to identify the gaps, implement O.S.C.A.R, connect execution across the organization, and establish the visibility and accountability required for the infrastructure to operate. Your company may not need another permanent executive. It may need the infrastructure that allows the executives you already have to operate with greater visibility, accountability, and control. Before adding another C-level salary, give us 10 minutes. Let us introduce you to one of our independent executives and show you what O.S.C.A.R could uncover and establish inside your organization. A fraction of another permanent C-level hire, no permanent executive layer, an operational infrastructure designed to remain. Does your success is worth 10 minutes? O.S.C.A.R Operational Execution Infrastructure.